Hey folks, I'm JD. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and please hit like. Typically I'm making watchmaking videos, but today we're going to have a look at the Bug Assault 3 REALTREE model. Here it is right here. It uses ordinary table salt. There are no batteries required. It gets 80 shots. There's a pop-up sight indicator. There's an optional push safety right here. And it is deadly accurate once it's sighted in. And we also are going to install the Bug Assault Bug Beam Adapter Kit. This gives you laser accuracy. And as it says here, the adapter kit, once they're red, they're dead. And this is for flies, hornets, any type of bug that will cause you pain. Beetles of any type. This thing works on all kinds of bugs, and it simply shoots normal table salt, knocks those bugs dead. So let's have a look at this. So the Bug Assault 3 comes in a hard cardboard box. Here it is here. It is a plastic tool. I'll call it a tool as opposed to a weapon, but it's a weapon against bugs. Again, it uses ordinary table salt. Lock and load, kill the bug. Let's look at the back of the box. Here's the back of the box. No one pities the flies, as it says right here. No one pities the flies. It's got some basic instructions on it, how to cock it, safety mechanism so you don't accidentally pull the trigger when this thing is loaded, cocked and loaded. And then you put the salt on the top, and I'll show you how to do that in a few seconds. And these are the basic characteristics of the Bug Assault. Non-toxic, there's no batteries, it's all listed here, optional. Push safety, accuracy within 3 feet. That's pretty good. You don't want to get any closer to a hornet anyway. So, and there's nothing on the market like it. They're absolutely right. This is a lot of fun. This thing is a lot of fun. And you can make slow motion videos of your bug assassinations. So let's take this Bug Assault out of the packaging. Warning, do not shoot at the eyes. Face or eyes is right here. Big warning. There's a lot of warnings here. You don't want to treat this like a toy because it's not a toy. So I'll just snip these straps on both sides and see if I can take this out. It's got a nice little sticker here you can put on your car. There's the bug. Not aware of what's going on. I feel sorry for the bug. Not really. So this is the REALTREE version. This is a camouflaged Bug Assault, and the main reason for camouflage is so the bug doesn't see you coming. It's pretty obvious. Good camouflage model. So let's lift this out of the box. Here we go. There's some warnings here. Use eye protection while operating. I'll take these warnings off. You unstick this here. And this is the salt chamber. This is where you put the salt. Just put that aside. Salt goes right in here. You fill that up with salt, and I'll show you. It fills up the whole thing pretty much and gets you, I think 80 is what it says, 80 shots. You cock it and fire it. So I'm going to dry fire this once. I'm going to cock it and dry fire it once, but let's get this box out of the way. Out of the way. Bug Assault 3. So if you look really close at this gun here, there's a patent number on the side and other patent pendings, and you can go to www.bugassault.com. So there you go. You can go to their website and you can order one of their Bug Assault weapons. Here you've got the button here for locking the trigger. That's locked, and that's unlocked. So I'll leave that unlocked for now. It says here, do not shoot. Do not shoot in face or eyes. Well, they're serious about this because this is shooting salt and it works quite well. I made a targeting video a while back on how to target this thing once you've got the lens on. But this thing works really well. And here's the sight here. And once you cock this thing, I think the sight might even pop up once you cock it. So I'm going to cock this. And look at that. The sight pops up only once you've cocked it. I think that might be unique with this particular REALTREE version of it. So I'm just going to dry shoot this right now. Hopefully it doesn't make a mess of my desk here, but there you go. This thing has got quite a lot of power, by the way. I just heard that, and it's like nasty power. This thing will knock something over easily. So to fill the salt in, you just open this up here and you grab yourself some table salt. Now Bug of Salt, the company, sells a special salt that's different grain size, that's actually more lethal for bugs than normal table salt. But I went out and I got some Windsor salt, a Canadian classic. So just fill that up, and you can fill it up beyond this. So I find it about that much, make a little bit of a mound there, shake it a bit to flatten it out, because you want the edges of this to get nice comfortably in there. So once I've got it like this, I can snap it down. Once I have it snapped down, it's ready to load. Once I've loaded it, it's going to shoot salt. So can I dry shoot salt into a bucket or something to absorb it? Let's see if I can do that. The lens just popped up, as you can see, or the sight in the back just popped up, and I'm ready to dry shoot or shoot this salt into something. So let me see if I can get something to shoot it into. So I've got a bit of a target set up here, but I'm going to be shooting at a very close range just to see the salt come out. May make a bit of a mess, but what I'm going to do is put on some safety glasses. I really don't want to shoot this without safety glasses on. I've got computer equipment around, but it's focused right at this target, and it's not going to be that dangerous, but let's see what happens here when I shoot this baby. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Bam! Blew a hole right through the target. And if I were to back up just a little bit here, cock it, and shoot it again. I'm going to back up out of screen here for a second. Now I'm aiming down the sight. And there we go. So that's pretty powerful. It shot a sizable hole in this aluminum foil here. And that's in fact how you test the scope. So let's put the scope on. So this is the Bug of Salt bug beam here. It's a pretty cool accessory for this particular device. I've got to open it up here, and it comes with an Allen key for adjusting horizontal and vertical on it, and it comes, and you have to have a very small screwdriver here to do fine adjustments on it. So see if I can just take this out the easy way. These plastic containers are always fun. There we go. This is also hard plastic. This comes with a battery. Just get rid of that for a second. So there's the button. You just have to press this button and you've engaged it. So as you can see, there's the beam. Pretty powerful beam. And once that beam hits that bug, he knows where he's going. So this goes right over the barrel. It goes right over the top of the barrel here. But you have to unscrew this to loosen it up. So I've got a very small screwdriver here which may work. So let me see if I can find a blade here that will allow me to open that up. So world's smallest screwdriver. Of course it would be difficult to take the blades out when it's so small. There we go. And I'll just use this one to push the other one out again a little further and grab that blade. There we go. Now I should be able to screw this. It says in the instructions to screw it all the way out, and that lets you put this into position. It basically, there's a bar on the bottom if you look at that, so you want to make sure that's clear when you put this on. So I think that might be good enough, hopefully, because it needs to stretch. So if I get this like this, it stretches and it aligns. Now that when that snaps in place, that pretty much is aligned to center. So it has a centering apparatus there. So that works really well. And now I've got to tighten this down, and it has to be snug. So you're tightening this adapter. It's a holder actually, and once this is snug, then the beam is snug. think we're good there. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty tight. Like that. And now, what you have, if you look at here, you press this button when you're ready to assault, and you've got a beam. So now you just aim at the insect and bam, you got him. And I made another video on how to adjust the beam, and these were targets that I had. So I had little X's on here, and you shoot and see where the spread is. And if it's low, you've got an Allen key this comes with, and there's a horizontal and vertical adjustment right here, and that raises the beam up and lowers the beam. It actually raises the beam and lowers the beam, this one here. And this one here allows the beam to go side to side until you're completely on target. You adjust this targeting at 27 inches. It says this in the instructions. Exactly 27 inches. That's the optimal distance, I guess, for adjusting, even though this thing is good for 3 feet. So that, I think, is it. So I really recommend, I've got a link in this video, and I recommend you buy this. It's really cool. It's a boatload of fun, I'm telling you. You'll be out hunting for bugs. Usually you don't want to see bugs. When you buy one of these, you want to see bugs. My recommendation is go find a local garbage bin and have fun. So I'm JD, so thanks for watching this crazy video on the Bug Assault 3, the REALTREE version. This thing here is nasty canastus. Lens on. Bug assaulted. Needs to go down a bit.